Today's challenge, an anxious dog whose obsession with light reflections is ruining family life.
World War III could start and she'll still be fixated on that reflection.
When she's not staring at the light, she's lunging aggressively at other dogs.
I'm really hoping that Victoria is going to change our life.
In Essex, Hannah and Dan brought a bit of the sun to Clacton when they picked up a rescue dog from Spain.
We've had Haze for 2 years now.
She was with a pack of dogs, her siblings. Unfortunately, as the family split up there, they couldn't hold on to all the dogs, and that's why she ended up in rescue. One of the issues we have with Haze is reflections. She'll chase reflections, she'll bite them, she's obsessed with them.
Kids, Jack James, aka JJ, age 10, and Elliot, 7, would love to play with Haze, but it's impossible.
The boys just want to play fetch with her and she's just not interested. She'd rather fixate on shadows and reflections.
There's a very slight reflection there, but even the smallest reflection, she'll just stare at it, even if it's not moving. So she'll stare at it for a good half an hour.
Surely it's got to affect, like, her mental health, hasn't it?
9 months ago, the family welcomed another rescue dog from Spain.
We introduced Cody to try and help Haze.
However, Hannah and Dan think that 6-year-old Haze and 13-month-old Cody are not the best of friends.
So Haze, not only is she a nightmare outside to walk, she rules the roost in the house and she bullies Cody.
Hannah's concerned that things could get out of hand.
It does worry me that Haze might hurt Cody one day.
Ready, Haze?
When they take Haze for a walk, they don't take any chances and always use a harness and a muzzle.
When you're outside, she'll go for the dogs, any dog she sees.
It can be completely other side of the field.
Come on, Haze. Come on, that's it.
She lunges, she barks, she snarls at other dogs. Haze, come on. Go on. Haze.
That is why I don't like bringing them out together. Because Cody, ordinarily, if he was on his own, he would have walked
He'd been absolutely
nicely.
fine.
When we get home, Haze will just want to go upstairs because it's like it really stresses her.
Because of her wild behaviour outside, the boys have never, ever taken her for a walk.
That really upsets me. And that upsets Jack James as well. He finds that quite hard. You could try and get her to play ball. That's what you'd like, isn't it? You'd like to be able to play.
He's ready. He's not interested.
If we could just walk together as a family, that would be amazing. Even more of a bonus if she can help with other things like the reflections and the bullying, so that Haze and Cody could maybe have some sort of relationship.
Adopting a dog from a different country can be challenging, especially if the dog has an unknown history and behaviours that are difficult to manage. So, I'm on my way to meet Haze's family to see how I can help.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, goodness. It's me. Wow. Hi, Haze. Hi.
Haze is very nervous. She's a rescue dog. She's amazing inside our house. She's amazing with the children. She's amazing with people. But when we take her out, she seems to be very aggressive towards other dogs.
Right.
But I think it's because she's so anxious. Just completely changes.
What else?
She's obsessed with reflections and shadows. She always has been since we got her.
When did you get her?
2 years ago.
She came from a family, from a pack of dogs. Unfortunately, the couple split up and then put the dogs in rescue.
She lived with a family who had a lot of dogs.
You could walk her for the first 2 weeks.
But then she started to react towards other dogs.
Yeah.
What about with Cody?
So she's certainly the boss. She will only play on her terms. You can growl or snarl at him.
Victoria wastes no time to observe Haze's behaviour, starting with a walk.
Oh, my God.
Good boy,
She's
Cody.
really stimulated by movement.
Haze, come on. Hi.
Haze.
That doesn't make for a pleasant walk.
No.
We haven't even been here, I think 50 seconds. There's a dog in the distance
She
that's
spots
running.
them. She spots them far away.
And that's a long way away.
There's seemingly a pattern to Haze's behaviour.
Everything fits together. Dog chasing reflections, being really triggered by movement, regardless of her history, that this dog, I think, is predisposed to maybe chase things and would love to be able to chase things. There's so much frustration here. How much exercise does she actually get now?
Only in the garden, really.
Only in the
honestly.
garden.
Take her out once every 3 weeks.
Okay.
If we're brave enough, but
Okay.
only just myself on my own.
I've seen enough. Let's walk home, shall we? Come on.
Come on.
In the more controlled confines of the garden, Victoria wants to throw some light on another problem.
Whenever the sun's out, she just fixates on reflections.
So the reflection doesn't need to move. It can just be a reflection on the floor that's still, and she'll still focus on it. She'll bite, she'll lick.
How long will she fixate on a reflection?
If you just left her,
She would spend most of the day doing it.
Oh, she...
She would just not leave it alone.
Wow. Now, obviously, it's a cloudy day. So do you have any footage of it that you've taken before? OK. Oh, wow.
So we even have bubbles flying around, and she's not interested in those, just the reflection.
Just the reflection.
So there can be balls, tennis balls,
Absolute
dogs'
chaos.
toys. Yeah, it can be chaos out here, and she'll still be fixated on the reflection.
we've seen previous footage from when she was little over in Spain.
Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me she was trained with a laser.
They were using laser
Exactly
guns,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
People think, oh, it's fun to get them to chase a laser. But what happens is you're creating this dog now, that it's fixated on anything that's moving.
But Victoria is not fully enlightened yet. She wants to put the spotlight on what goes on between Haze and housemate Cody when no one's looking.
There it is. Got him.
So there's this sort of back and forth. But actually, this playing right now is good. It's quite nice. They're both respecting each other. It's interesting that Dan and Hannah think that this is bullying. I've no doubt that Haze can sometimes tell Cody off, and quite right. She's the older lady in the house. He's the young adolescent dog. Sometimes he might need a telling off. But this play is really good.
Most dogs play safely together by relying on a series of cut-off signals, including bowing, sniffing, yawning, itching, and licking. These help communicate that any future rough and tumble is still just play. Playing with their peers helps promote good physical and mental health. Victoria has seen enough, and it's time to give her discerning diagnosis.
Haze bullying? Well, she does definitely tell Cody off. But you know what? Too right. He's an adolescent dog, and sometimes he's on her case, and she's like, you know what? No. Leave me, I'm an older lady. So I have to say, starting with that, I actually really liked the interaction that I saw. But play can sometimes turn into play aggression. So it's where do you get to the point where you go, okay, and implement some kind of distraction to help them bond. Her focus on reflections, it's pretty intense. She can't get away from it.
Massively.
And it looks like a disorder known as CCD, canine compulsive disorder. It's like the human form of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, but we can't ask a dog, are you obsessed with this? It's definitely a compulsion.
Earlier, Victoria noticed that Haze is triggered by movement and becomes frustrated when she can't chase things.
Haze on a walk. Oh, all of that lunging and that barking and that spinning. And she's like it as soon as she gets out of the door. Because it's not only dogs, it's cars, it's movement. Haze came from Spain. Can you tell me a little bit about the environment she was in?
She had open run of basically their mountains.
So when she was on that mountainside, she was chasing after things when she was free. She'd be doing stuff that she really needs to do. Now she's in a busy, busy urban area. But I want to find ways maybe JJ can interact with her. That's what I've got up my sleeve.
Victoria sounds like she's got some amazing ideas, and I feel really positive that she's going to be able to help.
The first thing to address is Haze's compulsive behaviour with light reflections, using games that focus on her nose rather than her eyes to distract her.
I want you to have the ability to call her away, and this is where you come in, JJ. If you see she's obsessing on something, you can call her away, and this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to teach her to target my hand. And when I put the hand down, I'm going to say target, okay? Yes.
The trick of this game is that the dog knows to use their nose to touch your hand.
I don't want her to paw at me. I want her to target my hand with her nose. I'm going to start to put a word to it. Target, yes. Target, yes. Good girl.
Soon, Haze will understand the word and will come away from reflections to the target. This will help manage Haze's CCD.
Instead of focusing on a reflection, she is now using her nose, not her vision. All right, JJ, it's your turn. Stand up, move to the side and tell her target.
Target.
Okay, move.
Target.
Good girl.
Good girl. Target.
Well done.
Now Haze understands the nose targeting, Victoria's going to add a game she can play after she targets the hand.
Ta-da! It's the cup game. You've got to find where I'm hiding this. You don't even know. You don't even know. I might put it under there, I might put it under there, I might put it under there, I might put it under there. Come on. Where's the treat? Seek.
Haze has to use her sense of smell to find the hidden treat.
Easy. She went for the right one. All right, so now you're going to prepare your next trick. Cups are behind you. All right, now fake putting it under each one, and then you decide which one you put it under. Oh, it could be under there, or it could be under there. Yes. Tell her to go find.
Go find it.
She did it.
She did it.
What I love is that she's using her nose, not her
Go find
vision.
it.
We're always going to change it up so she never knows what's going to come. We're changing her from a really visual dog that's stimulated by moving things to more of a sniffy dog.
And it's good for her because she's going away from reflections.
Haze's behaviour towards anything that moves in the park has meant that 10-year-old JJ has never been able to walk her. So Victoria has brought them to a local secure dog walking field, many of which are dotted throughout the country, where they can learn to walk safely together.
I want outside to be a lovely place for Haze. I'm now going to take Haze on a sniffy walk. She's going to go where she wants to go, and we're going to follow. As she's using her nose to smell things, the neurotransmitter called dopamine that's released, and it makes the dog feel good.
Okay.
This gives her confidence. All right? Let's go. Okay, here we go. I'm actually letting her out on a long line. She's not really pulling me. She might a little bit. It gives her the chance to be able to discover her environment while still being safe.
It's so nice to see her just walking and sniffing and taking it all in.
Yeah.
Not having to worry about another dog coming along.
Bring her here twice a week and feel that freedom.
At last, after 2 years, finally JJ can take the lead and walk Haze.
You are going to be walking your dog now.
Not been able to do that ever, have you?
No.
Now you got Haze. Is that feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for a walk.
It's just so lovely to see JJ hold the lead, and it's a step in the right direction.
It really is. And I'm so glad, and you're doing a great job.
Previously, a frustrated Haze would want to chase everything she saw, but in the secure field, she can build her confidence to a point where eventually the whole family can enjoy walks.
When she's at a point where outside is actually good again, then you can start teaching her around cars and teaching her around other dogs.
Seeing the difference in how she is today, it's incredible, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I think that we'll be going on plenty of sniffy walks, don't you?
Yeah.
In the future, yeah, definitely.
Victoria is happy with the way Haze and Cody interact, but she wants to make sure that play doesn't get overwhelming for either dog. So she suggests an additional way for them to bond at a local dog agility centre.
I wanted to give them something else that they can do together. Walking together is just stressful. Stressful for them, stressful for you, and particularly for Haze. I've set up a very simple course. I am going to use food as a motivator and also to guide her. A walk is not pleasant, so this is something that they could do together. Off we go. Good girl. Come here.
Both dogs will take the course together, but first, Cody gets to watch Haze have a practice session.
There. Oh, look at that. Here. Good girl. We'll see if she wants to go on this, if she does. Wow. Here, that's fine.
Practice over, and it's time to put both Haze and Cody through their paces.
I doubt very much we'll be experts, but we'd like to give it a real good go.
Remember, this is a bonding exercise, not a race. Take it slow, take it easy. Good girl. Haze is like, oh, this ain't nothing. This is fine. Cody has it having a bit of a problem at the start. Good girl.
Good girl.
Girl. Yeah, let her go off.
Well
So
done.
keep going. Once you're up there, keep going.
Well done.
She did it.
Well done.
Well, that was really amazing.
Haze did it all. She even did the ramp.
She did. But this is the first time when you do this more and they're both having fun and they're both enjoying it, it's another outlet to relieve tension. The more tense Haze is, the more she's likely to have a go at him. Get that energy out in more positive ways. You'll see a difference.
It's such a good way to give them exercise and also to get their minds working.
And it's fun as well.
Now that they have all the tools, Victoria leaves the family to put everything they've learnt into practice. And over the next couple of weeks, JJ and Haze have really started to master Target. The whole family have been going on loads of sniffy walks, and they've been practicing agility. They've even bought a set for the garden. But to make sure the family's really on course, Victoria's checking in with them one last time.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, good. Yeah, we're good.
Tell me how it's been going. There was a lot of issues.
Something really amazing happened. Jack James was able to distract her from the shadows and reflections.
Wow. To be out there on a sunny day, that is amazing. Now, the relationship with Cody, how's that been going?
Do you know what? Pretty good. Now we know that they're playing, and we've been to the secure field bonding and doing the agility stuff. So that's really good progress as well.
Wow. Good. So now you understand your dog better, that you can give her what she needs. So I just say, look, well done. Just keep going.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome.
Take care.
Bye.
Wow, I'm really pleased to see how relaxed Haze is and the difference her behavior now is making for the whole family. This was a tough case, but I really could not be happy with the result. Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.